You know, I just want to send out condolences to this man's family. It's a crazy sport that we live in, and you have to give this sport the respect it deserves by living a boxer's lifestyle in and out of the ring. Living a boxer's lifestyle is more than just training and stuff. It's also looking after yourself, protecting yourself at all times. And I'm talking about outside of the ring, because maybe if he would have looked deeper into his medicals, then maybe he wouldn't have got cleared to fight, and maybe he would still be alive. We know it's nothing new for boxers to go into fights and not have passed their medical. Hence Luis Ortiz. You know, this is why it's important that fights like Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman be VADA tested, or to have some type level testing. This is also why you do not play and joke around with taking a man's life in the ring. Now you see why a comment like that is so disgusting, because it can actually happen. Now you tell me, after what happened with Adonis and Stevenson, and this gentleman right here, who really is going to tolerate the talk of another boxer saying he wants to kill somebody in the ring? This sport is too serious. This is a sport that you can't play. So words like that should not be taken lightly, and you should not be allowed to speak that way. That's why Big Baby Miller, taking 3 of those steroids, should not be able to fight at all. He should not be a person that we actually looking to give some work, okay? Because it's boxers out there who deserve a shot, clean boxers that deserve a shot, and you guys want to reward the drug cheat, okay? All this is what's wrong with boxing, okay? And give and take, the sport is heavily into PED use, okay? It's heavily into PED use. That's why getting these drug tests, it ain't nothing to play with. That's why when people talk about Errol Spence not being enrolled in drug testing, this is what they're talking about. Errol Spence not enrolled in drug testing, or always suspect to be drug testing, yet all he talks about is his power. His power, his power, his power. I break bones, I break eye sockets, I break this, I break that. Okay? What if you break the wrong thing and kill that man? Okay? Now, give and take, this is not no intentional death, but this is why it should not be tolerated in the sport. And this is sad to hear. You know, I don't like to hear anybody die from a sport that I love so much, even though I know this is a harsh sport, and I'm reluctant to call boxing a sport. It's more like real life. You know, because games, you play, you go home. Boxing, you can't play. And what you go home with will last you the rest of your life. This is why I also say, get out your mind, stop encouraging these boxers, and quit telling people how Mexican style is just such this great style and this, that, and the third. Look, it's no knock against the Mexican style. No, it is a knock against the Mexican style. It's no knock against people who live in Mexico, or Mexicans, or people who have Mexican heritage. That's not how you should take it. I've said time and time and time again that Mexican style is not boxing. Okay? Because what is boxing? Boxing is the art of hit and not getting hit, the sweet science. Mexican style is stand there and bang it out. Okay? That's how you get these type of injuries, and this is how those kind of things can happen to you in the ring. This is how you can end up in a coffin right after being in the ring. Okay. You don't need to stand in front of nobody and just take shot after shot just to prove you are tough. This is boxing. Use your brain. Okay. Use your brain. That's why when people are like, oh, I don't like this person because he's run. I don't like this person because he's defensive. I want them to stand there and fight. Yeah, sometimes I do want to see that. I do. But to overall just stand there in the middle and bang and disregard the fact that the head is not supposed to be hit in the first place, it's not smart. Now, I'm not knocking anybody who likes Mexican style. I think Mexican style should be applied in certain areas of a fight, but that should not be your overall style. Okay. You want to end up talking like James Toney? Okay. You want to end up sounding like that? You want to end up sounding like Floyd Mayweather Sr.? Huh? Who wants that? So when they say protect yourself at all times, it's not just in the ring. It's in the boxing ring. And that's looking out for your health. Okay? And making sure you're taking the right calculated risks. Because no boxing match is worth your life or separating you from your family and your loved ones. But, you know, like always, that's just my little opinion on it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Bruce Vane, I'm out.